surēśaḥ śaraṇaṃ śarma viśvarētāḥ prajābhavaḥ ahassaṃvatsarō vyāḻaḥ pratyayaḥ sarvadarśanaḥ.
surēśaḥ. We've already gone through the word Ishvara. So wherever there is a repeat, I mean the names are different but the meaning is almost the same. We will go through it very fast and I'll try to indicate also the earlier nama whose meaning is similar to the one which we are going through. So surēśaḥ means, Isha means the Lord. Sura means the Devatas. So surēśaḥ means the Lord of all the Devatas. He is the Lord of all Lords. So the same meaning we went through when we took up Ishvaraha over there. So Sura not only means the Devatas in the heaven, Sura also stands for the good qualities that are there in us. In the Bhagavad Gita 16th chapter, it's titled Daiva Asura Sampat Vibhaga Yoga. So Daiva Asura Sampat. Sampat means wealth. What wealth is Krishna talking about there? The qualities that are there in us. Daiva Sampat, Asura Sampat. The divine estate and the devilish estate, which means good qualities and bad qualities in us. So when we say surēśaḥ, but it not only means Lord of all the Lords, Lord of the Devatas who are there in Svargaloka ityadi, but it also means Lord of all our good qualities. Because our good qualities, Adi Shankara says, is Lakshmi Sampat. So that is the real wealth which we are supposed to possess in us. Character is wealth, conduct is wealth, qualities are our wealth. Where good qualities are there, good values are there, it means Lakshmi is there with us. Or we are Lakshmi itself. Where Lakshmi is, Narayana has to be there. And who is the Lakshmi Pati is? So in that sense also, surēśaḥ, the Lord of all good qualities. So if we want the good qualities to enter into us, we seek the Lord's grace and blessings. Surēśaḥ, śaraṇaṃ. Normally we use the word charanam, śaraṇaṃ, prapadye. Charanam means the Lord's feet. So śaraṇaṃ means I take refuge. So I take refuge in the Lord's feet. Shri Krishna śaraṇaṃ mama. Shri Krishna śaraṇaṃ mama is also one of the mantras which we can take on. So what are we meaning over there? Krishna mama means mine. Śaraṇaṃ means refuge. So who is my sole refuge? Krishna is my sole refuge. Which means I have totally surrendered unto him. Unconditionally I have surrendered unto him. It's not that he also is there in my life and other things are also there in our life. The Lord demands of us total unconditional surrender. So when that is there, immediately things start happening for us or things start falling in place. So therefore over here śaraṇaṃ. So it's not only for one person or two persons or three persons, not only the devotees, Bhagavan is the śarana of everything and every being. Ultimately into what will everything go back? It will go back only to him. Why? Where it came from, there it will go back. That's an eternal law. So where did we all come? Where did all the things come from? We've already seen. We can only discover. We can only make one thing into another thing. But the root, the elements we can't create, the Panchamahabhutas, nothing we can create by ourselves. Whatever is there available in Mother Earth, outside of Mother Earth, we can take and then fashion it into whatever we want. Whatever we discover in our life, scientists, everything is already there, hidden over there. So in that sense, so everything has come from him, therefore ultimately everything will go back to him. So therefore he is the sole refuge, sole support of everything, sole protector. We can use different English names for that. For everything, wherever we go out in the morning, day breaks, in the morning after breakfast, wherever we go, whatever be our transaction, for whatever time period, duration, ultimately where will we come back? We'll all come back to our home. Therefore we say home sweet home. Finally our resting place is our own home, wherever we go. It can even be a trip, pilgrimage or a picnic, any number of days, any number of months, but finally we come back over here only. Thank God I came back to my own home. Here I can do whatever I want to do. I am fully free over here. So we say home sweet home. Similarly, for all of us who have come from where? From the Lord alone. Ultimately, where is our resting place? Wherein if we go there, afterward there is no more any trouble for us, no more any anxiety for us, the Lord Himself. Therefore, He is called as the sole refuge. It's easy for us to say Krishna Sharanam, Krishna Sharanam. But what exactly we mean by that? So ultimately, actually, if we sit down and think, nothing is in our hand. Whatsoever, nothing is in our hand. Ultimately, we go here, we seek this person's help, we seek that person's help. Sometimes they help, sometimes they don't, sometimes they may help but not to the extent that we want. Ultimately, our sole ultimate refuge is the Lord. So we knock on all the doors. Bhagavan says, let her or let him knock everywhere. Finally, the person will come back, has to come back to me only. Ultimately, for all of us, śaraṇaṃ is who? Bhagavan only. He is our shelter. So, wherever, in the 15th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Yadgatva nanivartante taddhama paramam mama. Having reached which, there is no return for you whatsoever. That is my Dhamma. That is my shelter. I am your refuge. If you come to me, then there is no going back into samsara at all. You will never ever fall back into that delusion, illusion, into which we are all trapped. We are all there. Nothing like that will happen to us. There are many, there's a drop of water. Akashat patito toyam is a drop of water. Akashat patitam. When it falls from the akasha, from the cloud, when a drop of water comes, where will it go? Sagaram pratigacchati. It has to enter into the ocean ultimately. Where is the sky? Where are the clouds? Where is the tiny drop of water? Where is the ocean? Look at the distance between the sky over there or the cloud on top and the ocean. Distance is huge, and that tiny little drop of water, so insignificant it looks compared to the oceanic waters, but beautiful, a part of a shloka it is. So every drop of water which falls from the sky, means from the cloud, where did its journey start from? Its journey started from the ocean only. The sun's rays heated up the waters. The water became vapor, and then it went up because of the light. It is light. Vapor is lighter than the liquid. Therefore, it rose up. And then what happened? Somewhere far away there, because of the cooling effect, it all condensed into clouds. And then the density became too much. It can't take on, and then sheer heaviness. Therefore, it drops down. As what? As a drop of water. Gravity is there, it will bring it down. Where will it go? It will slowly find its way. No, but it fell on the hot ground and then it evaporated. It has become water vapor, that's all. Nothing has got lost over there. It's not ceased to exist. It's only changed its form. From water drop, it has become water vapor. Afterwards, somewhere, it may again become water vapor. Water. So finally, where will it ultimately go and fulfill itself? Or where is its last stop? Its last stop is in the ocean. That's the journey of a drop of water from the ocean, which is there at our level, terrestrial plane, up to the celestial plane, up to the clouds, and come back again. So there is an ascent and a descent. It takes so much of time. We do not know when, how, etc. But then sure it will come back. Cycle will be complete. So therefore they say every drop of water that falls from the sky or from the cloud, it has to go back and go back to the ocean. Similarly, all of us, from the God particle which we can't even see, from the electron, proton, neutron which we can't see, to the amoeba, paramecia, virus, bacteria which gives us trouble. Some bacteria are friendly. From there onwards, blade of grass to the redwood trees, banyan tree, small grain of sand to the mountains. So mineral kingdom, plant kingdom, animal kingdom. virus, bacteria, they're all living. We can take microscopic animal, we can put them into that category. To the elephant and the lion, huge animal. And we all, whether it is asura, rakshasa, human being, semi-divine or divine beings, all of us came from the Lord. All of us are existing in Him, and finally, where is our destination? We're all homebound. Some of us are moving faster, some of us are moving very, very slowly. Some of us have drifted off on the service roads and gone away for shopping over there. And temporarily we have stayed also, stay put over there. But we have to come back to the main road after some time. Home sweet home. Therefore, we in Chinmaya Mission, whenever we greet each other, we don't say hi. And then when we are leaving, going away, we don't say bye, but we say Hari Om. Hari is Lord's name. H-A-R-I. Hari Om. O-M. Om. Omkara. So we greet each other with Hari Om when we meet. And when we are also going back to our homes, we say Hari Om. No hi, bye, because hi, bye doesn't have any meaning over there. But Gurudev very nicely used to say, whenever you Hari Om is the goal over there for us to reach. So each one of us is reminding each other that yes, our goal is there, Hari Om, and how to reach up to there using the name of Hari only. So it stands for both the path and the goal. But very nicely he used to say, Hari Om also stands for Hari. He used to say H-U-R-R-Y, Hari. Haste, hastily moving, English word. And Om, O-M, he say you can make it into H-O-M-E. So Hari Om also can be Hari Om. H-A-R-I-O-M can be interpreted now as H-U-R-R-Y-H-O-M-E. So each one of us is telling the other, come on, hurry home. You also hurry back to your home. I also will hurry back to my home. So we are reminding each other of our spiritual commitment to ourselves. It's not a commitment to the Lord. Lord doesn't need anything. It's a commitment. We are reminding each other over there. So it stands for both the path and the goal over. So therefore Hari Om. Hari Om. Why? He is our ultimate shelter for us, refuge for us. After having reached with, nothing else can happen. There is nothing else afterwards for us to gain, to achieve. We have completely fulfilled ourselves. Beyond that, there is nothing we have to do. We have done whatever we had to do. We have completely fulfilled ourselves within ourselves. Dasuru writes a very beautiful song, Neene Anatha Bandhu, Karunya Sindhu. It's a Kannada Devarnama. You are the refuge of Anatha. Anatha means Lord. Anatha means one who doesn't have a refuge. One who doesn't have somebody to look after. So one who doesn't have anybody to look after, we call as an Anatha, orphan. But you are the Bandhu, Anatha Bandhu you are. You are the sole refuge of all of us. Anatha doesn't mean orphan that way. He alone is the one whom we can solely depend on. And there won't be any trouble for us. Anybody else whom we depend on can give problems to us. They may not look after us. I mean, even at an earthly plane, our level. And then he says so beautifully there, 5 patigalaivariddaru, Draupadi, Yudhishthira to Nakula Sahadeva. 5 of them were there, her patis. None of them could save her and help her when Dushasana was disrobing her. Gati Neene Mukunda, when she said, you immediately came. We can just imagine what would have happened if the Lord had not come at the right time. Simply we just go through that incident in the Mahabharata. The whole thing we must keep on reflecting and thinking about. That's why it's called a Veda, Panchama Veda. Mahabharata is not just a story there. Then our Acharyas wouldn't have put it into the category of the Vedas over there. It tells us what to do, where to do, how much to do, everything taken care of there. What to do, what not to do in our samsaric life and on the path of spirituality. So 1/1,000,000th of a second late, if Krishna had arrived, we know what would have happened over there. So Dasaru says, but she called out to him. Nobody else helped her. Bhishma Pitamaha did not. Dronacharya did not. They all should have. It was their duty and responsibility to protect her. Her husband's duty and responsibility to protect her. But nobody did. Who did? Krishna did it. Baliya bedi sadpadevaya nitte. You begged of Bali. And according to all of us, he took away everything from Bali. But no, last time we went through that Vamana Avatara, the symbolism, which I did say Gurudev explained it very beautifully on Onam Day. So by taking away something, are we falling short of something? No. When it comes to the Lord, Bhagavat says, Lord takes away everything so that he can give to us. And what does he give? He gives himself to us. That's what he did to Bali Chakravarti also. So ultimately, he is the shelter, the home, sweet home, all capital letter. And that home, when we go, there is no problem at all for us. And there is no coming back to samsara at all. That is what is meant by śaraṇaṃ. Śarma. We went through the word Shiva, Sharva earlier. Wherever Sha comes, it means Shubhatva, Mangalatva, auspiciousness. Where auspiciousness is, Ananda will automatically be there. We can't have something which is auspicious and which is not Ananda Swarupa. It's not possible at all. So where there is auspiciousness, Shiva means auspiciousness. Therefore Shiva stands for Ananda. Similarly, Sharma means Ananda. Why? It is of the nature of auspiciousness. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram, we say. So that is what it means. We won't go through the word again and this word again, because the meaning is the same as Shiva and Sharma. Viśvarētāḥ. This also we have already done. Viśvarētāḥ prajābhavaḥ. Earlier we had the word prajāpatihi, bhūtādihi, the beginning of the beginning of everything, the first cause of everything, the uncaused cause of everything is the Lord. Similarly over here, Vishwa means universe. In Sanskrit there are three words. Jagat we say, Vishwa we say, there are so many different words. All of them in English we say world. In Sanskrit they've got different shades of meaning. Jagat, Loka, Vishwa. For all of them the translation in English will become world only for us. So Loka means field of activity. Jagat means that which keeps on changing, the realm of change. Jagat, in which we are all in. Einstein's space-time world. Vishwa, dynamism, everything is so alive. That which has got aliveness in it is called as Vishwa. It's dynamic. No, the chair is stable, static, the table doesn't move, this doesn't move, that doesn't move. They don't move like how we are moving, that's all. But all of them have got aliveness over them. And where aliveness is there, dynamism will be there. If we go into what all constitute the table and the chair, if we investigate into it scientifically, molecules, atoms, molecules are made up of atoms. We know of how atoms are all very dynamically moving. None of them are static. And if we go even into the atoms structure, the proton, the neutron, the electron, all of them are moving. None of them are static. They move so fast that from our perspective, they look to be stationary, static. So therefore, that is the meaning of Vishwa. Viśvarētāḥ. Retas means seed. Seed means cause. The seed is the cause of the tree. So the tree, the manifest tree that is there in front of us is unmanifest in the seed. The potential of the whole big tree is in the tiny seed. Similarly, Vishwa means the entire world, dynamic world of things and being, all worlds put together. From Patala Loka to Satya Loka. What can be seen by us, what is not, we can't comprehend and apprehend it with our equipment. Everything put together. We can't see a virus and a bacteria, but they are alive. They are dynamic. So Vishwa, for all of them, what is the ultimate cause? Which is the seed? Bhagavan is the seed. Which means the whole unmanifest, from our standpoint, manifest and unmanifest, is all unmanifest in him. That is why we say he has got all the worlds in his stomach. It doesn't mean cities are sitting in his stomach. It's a way of saying everything is there in him. Everything gets contained in him. And at the right time, it expresses itself. Like our thoughts. Our thoughts are very subtle. If we keep it within us, nobody will know. Our thought of her. What do we think of her? She will not know unless we open up. So therefore, it's like that. I'm getting a... Okay. So it's like that. So unless we express the thought and make it manifest at the active, at the body level, he or she will not know what was there in us. So that which manifested from us, either in the form of an activity or an action, or in the form of a word, spoken word, is there in us already in its unmanifest nature, in the form of a seed. Suddenly something can't come out of us. So that which was unmanifest alone can come out of us. So basically, if we are good inside us, good will come out. If we are negative and wicked and evil and bad, only that can come out. We can cover it up and veil it up, but how long? At one point of time in our lives, it will all expose itself. So from a good person, only good things can come out at all levels. Good thoughts, good desires, good speech, good words, cultured language, good activity. From a negative person, we know it's just the opposite. So all possibilities are there in him, both good and bad. As much as he is the cause of all that is good. From the same Lord only, Rakshasas also have come out, Asuras also have come out in quotes. So all possibilities are there in him. So therefore, that's why we have the concept of, we have both concepts. We worship the Saumya Murti and we worship the Ugra Murti also. It is not there in any other tradition, but in our tradition. Why not only Saumya Murti, the soft, gentle, form of the Lord being worshipped, Krishna playing the flute, or Rama on the throne, or Devi in her Saumya form, Lalita, Saumya form. Why not only in the Saumya form? If we say from him, we are putting a gender over there, but it is beyond gender. Just to make it easy. From Brahman, if only Saumyatva can come out, that means he is conditioned. That means Ugratana cannot come out of him. That means we are putting a condition on him. Like how we put conditions, so I can do this, but I can't do that. Why we are limited? We have got shortcomings, conditionings, limitations are there. If we say from God only this can come out, that means we are putting limitations on him. He is unlimited. He is unconditioned, which means all possibilities are in him. That factor only we call as Brahman, Lord. The concept of God itself we don't even know, and that's why at our level we fight for our God. His God, my God, he God, she God. We don't even know the concept of what Brahman stands for. So therefore all possibilities are there in him. To make it, to bring it in front of us, so that we can become aware of it at our level, we have the Ugra Murtis also. Kali, Bhadrakali, Ugra Narasimha, all have Ugratana over there. Angry Krishna is there, very rarely of course. Rama gets very angry sometimes. Shiva of course, very angry. We have Ugra Ganapati getting angry. So many stories are there. Hanuman getting angry. So Ugra form also is there. Saumya form also is there. Why? Both are possibilities in him. Which means there is nothing which can condition him. Nothing which can limit him. He is unlimited. Anything can come out of him. Ugra also can come out. Saumya also can come out. It's a question of what we are invoking out of him. Therefore, in the Gita again, 17th chapter, Tamasic Puja, Upasana is there, Rajasic upasana is there, Sattvic upasana is also there. Therefore the Lord says, when you have evolved, right now if you are at the level of doing Sattvic upasana, don't fall down. Don't go into Rajasic and Tamasic type of upasana. But it doesn't mean that it is not there. Bhagavan has allowed it all. So if somebody is doing upasana at a tamasic level, it's okay. We don't need to do it. Why? They will grow out of the tamasic upasana, then next go into rajasic upasana, then come into tamasic upasana. Sattvic upasana, and go beyond that also. Something will take care of them. We can't take care of everything. So we have to leave what belongs to Narayana to him. He will look after it. That's why again in the 3rd chapter Gita Bhagavan say, Na buddhi bedam. Don't go and unnecessarily unsettle people's minds. Let them walk the path that they are walking. Don't go to somebody and say, stop doing all your rituals, now come on, get into meditation. They stopped the rituals which they were so beautifully doing, and they were connecting to the Lord, Saguna Murti, and then we have forcibly taken them into the path of meditation, which won't work out for them maybe right now, constitution wise. So they are deprived of both now. So we are nobody to therefore unsettle anybody. Let each one walk his path. Bhagavan again in the 4th chapter say, all are walking my path, rest assured. Each of us different path. Now our job is not to fall down, that's all. So why can't we do this sort of a worship? We were doing this. We have to check whether we are on the evolutionary ladder. So if it's higher than what we were doing, okay. That also it should come to us naturally. We should have passed this stage and then we should get promoted to the next stage. We can't forcibly leave the 3rd standard and put our child into the 4th standard. So for everything, Ugra, Saumya, all opposites which are now manifest in front of us, it's all in the unmanifest state. This Vishwa, which we are seeing around us, about us, outside of us, inside of us, this dynamic Vishwa, where is the seat for all of it? It is Bhagavan himself. So all rests in him in the unmanifest state, which means he is the ultimate cause for everything. Apart from him, nothing exists whatsoever. Everything is included in him. He penetrates into everything and he pervades from, let's say, outside. How much does he pervade? How much ever we can think of, and beyond that also. That's the meaning of viśvarētāḥ. Prajābhavaḥ, we have already gone through it. Prajapati, I think last week or the week before that, prajābhavaḥ. Bhavaha means to bring forth. To bring forth whom? Praja, living beings. So it's not only living beings, everything and every being. From where is its source? The source for everything is the Lord. He is the cause for everything. Viśvarētāḥ, prajābhavaḥ. I'm bringing both the next two words together, aha and samvatsara. Both are concepts of time. Aha means day. Either we can say only AM, daytime, when the sun is there. 12 hours we can say. Aha means that also, because we say day and night we say. Aha stands for daytime. Or sometimes it is used for 24 hours also. One day plus one night means the AM and the PM, 12 hours plus 12 hours, both put together. For 24-hour unit also they use the word aha. It stands for both. So when we say daytime means the sun is there. Sun is the presiding, the dinakaraha. One who makes the dina, one who gives light to all of us. So aha therefore can mean he is of the nature of light. He is of the nature of which light do we get in the morning? We get sun's light, which means Surya Narayana is being indicated over here for all of us. The other meaning, if we take 24 hours, over there, and so samvatsara, both of them if we take, why have only these two words been indicated? Why month has not been indicated? I mean, for the explanation of these two. If we take 1 year, there is a cycle over there, nature's cycle over there. The winter solstice and the summer solstice, the Uttarayana and the Dakshinayana are included in which gets rotated. The seasons in 1 year, 12 months. After 12 months, again the seasons get rotated over there. Months again repeat. In the months, of course, the weeks get repeated and the days get repeated. So therefore, and it's quite a long interval of time, this 1 year. So neither too big, neither too small. One samvatsara means 1 year, wherein many things in nature keep repeating, get repeated once. There is a periodic cycle over there. Therefore, the word samvatsara has been used. If we see over there, everything repeats itself. Bhagavan says, I am samvatsara itself. I am 1 year. It doesn't mean he is one year. What about the next year? Every year he is only. Every year has got a presiding deity. Who is the presiding deity? Bhagavan himself in a different form. That's all it is. So 2022 has got its presiding deity, whom we invoke for his grace and blessing on the New Year day. When 2023 comes, we will do that also. So therefore, samvatsara means he is the Lord. Lord of what? Lord of the entire time. How much time? 1 year's time. So he is the Lord of time. In that 1 year, all seasons come. So therefore, he becomes the Lord of the seasons. In that 1 year, this 6 months of darkness and 6 months of brightness comes, Dakshinayana and Uttarayana, Punyakala. Therefore, the Lord is the Lord of both of them. All of them come over there. So all seasons. Outside, we have 6 seasons. Every 2 months is 1 season. But they say there are 8 seasons. And the 8 seasons are presided over by 8 devatas. They're called Ashtavasus. The word Vasu will come later on, but I'm including it over here. Vasu. Vasu means seasons. How many seasons are there? 8 seasons are there. So each season has got its own presiding deity. 6 seasons outside. Summer, winter, rainy season and all of them, which we can see outside in nature. Outside season. 2 seasons are inside of us. What is it? Good mood, bad mood. Okay mood, not okay mood. There are only 2. The texture can change. Today I am in a very, very good mood. Yesterday I was in a good mood, but not very good. But it's only good there. So 2 seasons, 2 mind climates, mental climates inside. So outside 6 seasons are there, climatic seasons are there in Mother Nature. There are 2 mental climates within each one of us. The okay climate and the not okay climate. I am in a good mood to listen to music. I do not know why I am not in a mood to listen to anything at all. Today we say that. Mental climate over there. Why? Mind is not okay, that's all. Or now my mind is okay. So 6 plus 2. So outer nature, outer climates, nature's climates, natural climates, and 2 inner mental climates put together. 6 plus 2 is 8. For all the season, Bhagavan is the Lord. That is what he means by samvatsara. So he is the Lord of time. So many words include over here. He is the Lord of all of them, samvatsara if you take. Similarly, for smaller unit, it's difficult for us to handle year. Why so many days over there? 1 day. Why has the teacher or the acharya chosen 1 day over here? Because in 1 day there are again repetition. 1 day, sun comes up, sun goes down, and sun comes up. Next day, sun again has come up, it goes through, it's a periodic cycle over there. Rising, setting sun, and in between it is there with us. So the day also keeps repeating itself. 24 hours we are talking about. So in that 24 hours, so many experiences we go through, physical, mental and intellectual. Who is the Lord of all of them? Bhagavan is. So is not, so two time intervals, one is small and one is big. One we can handle, one is very big for us to handle. 1 year's time, 1 day's time. So Bhagavan is the presiding deity of 1 day. Bhagavan is the presiding deity of 1 year. So we have already seen it doesn't include only climate, season. It includes everything, our mood now in the satsang. Because we are in this day in 1 hour. Okay mood, not okay mood. Can happen to us. Who is there sitting inside us? Lord is there sitting inside us. So in that sense also. So therefore 1 year day has been taken as a small time interval, 1 year has been taken as a big time interval. Bhagavan is both aha and samvatsara. Not only is the presiding deity, Bhagavan says, I am the day, I am the night. And I am the presiding deity of both of them because I created. I am the year. So I am the year and I am the presiding deity of the year also. Every month has got its presiding deity. Margashirsha has got its presiding deity. Kartika Masam has got its presiding deity. Ashada Masa, presiding deity is there. And that presiding deity will make things happen the way it should happen in Ashada Masa, in nature. And nature is connected to our mind, mind is connected to nature. So therefore they say, as it is in nature, so also it is in your mind. Why? Presiding deity is the same for outside and for inside. That's why when the climatic conditions are very, very favorable outside, they say that's the time favorable for you also to sit down for your spiritual practices. So we've got 1 day and now a year. What about 1 second, 1 hour, 1 minute, 1 second? Every smallest part of time also there is a presiding deity. We say 1 second, split second, even 1 second we don't even, that second just goes away. To say this second, by the time we say second, 2 seconds have gone. By the time we say with our mouth second, that's how fast it goes. Every second has got its own presiding deity. Why a second? Now we know millisecond, microsecond, nanosecond, 0.00001. We have the presiding deity of 1 day, then we have the presiding deity of the entire year. Every second has got its own presiding deity. Not only every second, millisecond, microsecond, nanosecond. Therefore we say Kalaya Tasmai Namaha. Every second comes to us. Every fraction of a second comes to us. And it says, I am coming to you, I am available. Use it properly. If we use that second properly in our lives fulfilled, our life fulfilled. Only then we can say, I led a full life. How many seconds go and come, and we are so disconnected with time. Somehow, Kala Kridati Gacchati Ayuho, Adi Shankara says in Bhajagovindam. He says, time sports with you. Whenever we say sport, I am sporting with the ball, means the ball is under my control. I can do whatever I want with it. Similarly, time, Kala Kridati, time is sporting with us when we don't utilize it properly. But when we use or utilize time properly, then only we can say, I have led a full good life. So that's the meaning of aha and samvatsara. Vyāḻaḥ. Vyāḻaḥ means, actually it means snake. Unapproachable. Unapproachable means we try to approach it, but it will slip away from us. It will move away from us. The more we try to catch up with it and reach it, it goes away. Snakes have that nature. They have a slippery skin. So when we try to catch it, it will slip away and go. It's like that. So vyāḻaḥ means one who is unapproachable. Why unapproachable? As we are now, if we try to approach him, not possible for us at all. The closer we try to move towards the Lord, it seems like he is moving away from us. Why? Because we don't have the prerequisites in us. So the moment we have the prerequisites in us, he can be caught. and put in our heart. And then he becomes Bhakta Adina. He will dance to the tune of the devotee. But till then, no. That's why very beautifully he plays hide and seek with us. That's why Krishna, as though in the dark, he plays hide and seek with us. We try to catch up with him. I think I caught up with him. I think I can catch him. He's given the slip and gone away. So that's the meaning of the word vyāḻaḥ. Very difficult to move. Why? That Maya which is there between us and the Lord is so strong. It looks like we have caught up with him, but no. He's given this. That's the meaning of vyāḻaḥ over here. So therefore, very nicely that incident of Yashoda, I think I used it earlier. Yashoda trying to tie up Krishna. She thinks she can tie him up. But then the two ends of the rope are not sufficient. Again she brings another rope, ties it up, extends the length of the rope, tries to tie him up to the mortar. Again the two ends are not coming together. That is the meaning of slipping away over there. Why? Because she wants to tie him up. Where I and mine is there, Bhagavan will give us the slip and go away. Saguna, that is. When we come to Nirguna, we cannot apprehend and we cannot experience that higher state as long as I and mine, ahankara and mamakara are there in us. We have to drop it. Both I and mine has to be dropped. Only then it is possible for us to contain or that higher state will descend into us. Without asking our permission, it will descend into us. Therefore, Dasaru says, Chikkavanivanalla sikkade odi hoguvanu. You think he is very small and you can catch Krishna? No, you can't. You can't. You try to run. You think you can catch up with him? You can't catch up with him. But he seems to be everywhere. Pillangoviya Chalva Krishna Yelli Nodidaru Alli. Everywhere he is there. But why can't I catch him? Why can't I grasp him? Why can't I comprehend and apprehend him? See him, hear him? We can't. It sort of tries to give us the slip and moves away from us. Very nice, again, a song by Dasaru. Pogadiralo Ranga, Bagilindache, Pogadiralo Ranga. Hey, Krishna, Yashoda is telling Krishna, don't go outside. Why? You do not know all those people who are sitting down in the caves, meditating. They are trying to search and seek for you. And they failed miserably. In their hearts, they failed to catch you, contain you. But they've been doing it. And now if they must be going on the road for bhiksha and all. Supposing they see you outside, Krishna, dorakada vastu, dorakitu yenage indu. That which till today was elusive, which I could not catch and contain in me. Till today, there it is in the form of Krishna. They'll catch you and take you away, Krishna. Don't go outside. It's a beautiful song over there. Very nice for us to sing and to, even perform as a dance. But the philosophy there is so beautiful. Pogadiralo Ranga, Bagilindache Pogadiralo. And then he says, these people, you do not know Krishna. The moment they find you, this desire of mine fulfill, that desire of mine fulfill. They're never endless desires. You know it. You came and told me, these gopis, they called me inside, they said, I'll give butter. And when I went in, they said, sing, they said, dance. Mother, Maya, I danced to their tune and came back. You know what all they'll do? And they'll say, come on, fulfill all our desires now. Otherwise, we won't leave you. That's what we are all doing. Catch hold of Krishna, Bhagavan, for what? For fulfilling all our materialistic desires. But even then he acknowledges all of us as his devotees. Never mind, he said. At least for the sake of desires you have come to me. But the first verse is very beautiful. All those who are sitting down in meditation have not been able to contain you in their heart, unable to have your vision, and still they are searching and seeking for you. If they see you, then they'll take you and go away. Therefore, don't go outside the door. What do you want? Butter you want? I'll give you. Ishtishtu benneya kottenu. I'll give you butter, don't go outside. Vyāḻaḥ. The next two words we can do it together. Pratyaya sarvadarshanaḥ. Pratyaya means one whose nature is of knowledge. Knowledge walking on 2 feet. If we may say so. Not knowledge of something. I have the knowledge of this. I don't have the knowledge of this. So at our level, there are pairs of opposites. Knowledge is there, ignorance is there. I have the knowledge of both of them. It's so funny. I have the knowledge of the knowledge. And I have the knowledge that I do not know this. So knowledge is the same, but on that side, knowledge and ignorance both are there. I know it is bright outside. I know it is dark outside. Darkness. How can we know darkness? I know, we say. So that know is what is being indicated over here as pratyaya. It has got no opposite. That side there is light, there is darkness. There is knowledge, there is ignorance. There is that which exists, there is that which does not exist. I know this exists on the table. Go and bring it. I know that this does not exist on the table. I didn't keep the pen there or the pencil there. See, on this side we use the word know for both, for asserting and negating. We are not talking about the assertion part or the negation part, where the duality is there. But far behind both of them, there is only one. We can't even call it assertion, because assertion will always have its opposite negation. It's only one. It is knowledge. Actually, it's not even knowledge, it is a knowing principle in each one of us. That which is there in us, which knows that it is bright outside. That knowing principle in us, which knows that it is dark outside. That knowing principle in us, which knows what all it knows. The physics and the chemistry and the computer science, whatever. That knowing principle in us, which knows that it doesn't know economics, commerce, political science, etc. That is what is being indicated over here as the knowing principle. All of us have this knowing principle in us, because of which we are aware of all that we know, and we are also aware of all that we do not know. So it must be something, it's like a witness. I know. It says, I know what I know, and I also know what I do not know. It's a sakshi. Earlier we went through the word sakshi. That's the meaning of sarvadarshanaḥ. Sarvadarshana means everything I can see. That's what the Lord is saying over there, which means He is the witness over there. That witness in us, which sees everything that is going on. It knows our thoughts. It knows our knowledge. It knows our ignorance also. Both it is able to illumine. Both it is the witness of. Sakshi we went through last time. That is what is functioning through all our indriyas. As the power of vision in our eye, the power of audition in the ear. So we see through the eyes. We can also say, I am seeing through my ears. Seeing through the ears means I am hearing through the ears. So that factor in all of us, which we do not know right now, it is there right now, here and now. It is there with us because of it's a witness. It sees everything. See means, in quote, not only seeing means we always feel through the eyes. If all experiences are possible, only because of that knowing principle that is there within each one of us. Sarvadarshanaḥ. Everything, we can't keep anything hidden from the Lord. But we say is God, or Lord is all pervading. He knows everything. He is seeing everything, and we do exactly what we should not be doing, hoping that He would have turned away onto the other side. We are doing it in our lives. We say He is all pervading, but we do things which we should not be doing. If He is seeing everything, and if we are convinced, it's a conviction in us that yes, He is seeing everything that I am doing, then we won't be doing many wrong things in our life. So that's the difference between knowing and wisdom. We know many things, but it does not become a conviction in us still. If that conviction is there in us, we will never ever do even one wrong move will not be there in our lives.